I miss y'all. My recording schedule has gotten kind of funky. Anyway, hey girl. So today is going to be a fun day. It's starting off super annoying for both my husband and I, honestly, because one, the kids, that's the end of that sentence. And then when we finally decided to like get up and get at them, I had to wash Ava's hair, style her hair. That took forever because she wasn't cooperating, but it got done, so it's fine. It looks really cute. Took the dogs outside. My old man dog pooped and stepped all in and through the poop, and because he can't see. And so we had to, when I say we, I mean my husband, had to do an impromptu dog bath, which he wasn't like planning on doing. So then, and that's not just for him, you know, you give one dog a bath, you gotta give the other one a bath, right? So that happened, and then we tried to put the dogs in the basement so they could like dry off and like just get out the way for real. And Bravo pulled like a 1-2 ankle breaking move on my husband, and he fell down the steps, which is not funny, but it is funny. In addition to that, woke up today, my neck hurts and my back hurts, and I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. I'm dead ass serious. My neck and my back are hurting, and I don't know why. My neck's been kind of hurting for a couple of days though, but all of a sudden like my back is killing me. I had to take like this really strong pain medicine that I prefer to not take. You know, like I don't like taking medicine, so I prefer to not take it, but it's just like, child, what is life? Why is everything so hard? It's not even 10:30 in the morning, y'all, and all that has already happened. Nonetheless, it's gonna be a fun day today because we are having a kickback. We sent out invites and everything. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so cute. I don't know how many people are coming. It wasn't like you had to confirm your invite or anything. It was just like sent out into the world, and it was like a bigger, it's bigger than the regular crew that we always have. So typically for, you know, when the crew comes over, we don't like send out no damn invite, but this was like a bigger, you know, invite list. So I'm excited. It'll be fun, but that also means like, you know, you have people at your house, you gotta clean, you gotta do all this stuff, you gotta prep. So we have to prep food today. My husband is cleaning the yard right now, and we have to clean the like main floor here because that's mainly where people are gonna be at. So we clean the bathroom, all that stuff, child. So it's just still like so much to do. And then I have to like review a video because I want to put this video for y'all tomorrow. Because like I said, it's Saturday. I try to post on Sundays, y'all, but some days I can't. But more often than not, I post on Sundays. So I'm trying to get that together so I can post for y'all. Y'all, it's too much. Sometimes we just sign ourselves up for too much to do. Like we stretch ourselves, like we stretch ourselves a little too thin, and then you regret it. I just wish I had like planned my week out better, so that I wouldn't be doing so much in like one day. But here we are. It'll be fine. We have until 4 until people show up, and these are like our people, you know what I'm saying? So it's like nobody that's gonna walk through the door like, oh no, you didn't do this or do that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not that deep, but we like to host, so if and when possible, we try to have things ready prior to people arriving. Anyway, girl, get into this robe. My sister came here yesterday like, oh, you look like a rich auntie. I was like, okay, I receive it. Okay, I receive it. I got this robe from Amazon, y'all. I got a hood too. Cute. Oh, it's so comfy cozy, y'all. Get one. Get one. It was definitely no more than 40 bucks. And it serves its purpose. I had told y'all a few videos ago that I was gonna end up having to get a robe for everybody in the house. So far, just me and Ava. Still haven't gotten it for my husband and PJ, but they don't be pressed. Like, I know that they would like it, but they don't actually care. So just me and Ava for now, walking around in our robes. This is my outfit for today until I decide to get myself together and clean up my appearance, because I know I look a mess. But yeah, girl, I have so many updates to tell y'all, to show y'all. But before we get into that, let me tell you a little story. A few months ago, when we first moved into this house, a woman showed up at our door. And we didn't have a camera or anything set up. Like we were like a month into the house, maybe 2 if I'm being generous. This woman shows up at our door and is just kind of lingering on the porch. I could see her through the glass, but I didn't know for sure. And then I was like, babe, is somebody on the porch? And then he's looking at me like, oh, ain't nobody on the porch. And sure enough, it was somebody on the porch. And she was just like kind of lingering around our porch. She didn't touch anything. She didn't hit anything. She didn't knock on the door. She wasn't trying to look through the windows, nothing. She just was like lingering around the porch. And then when my husband like confronted her, she just like very creepily, very creepily was just like smiling and like offering him a flower, like that she probably pulled up out of the grass, which was like a weed, basically a weed. And she wouldn't talk. That was the other thing. She would not speak. She eventually left. Again, she didn't do anything. She didn't disturb anything, but it was freaking creepy. And it's like, also get the hell off of my porch. Like, why are you here, right? But you know, these houses have history. You don't always know the history behind your home. And I feel like she has some type of attachment to the home that I am not aware of. And I probably will never know. Okay, now that we all caught up, fast forward. 6 months, 7 months, how long we been here? It's been less than a year, but it's been more than 6 months. She came back and my husband was not like able to like readily identify her because, you know, he wasn't studying her. But the thing about her that I remember, because I didn't really see her face either, I really just saw the back of her walking away. I remember her book bag. I remember her book bag. And sure enough, she came back, y'all. She came back. But this time, even more creepy, she came back in the middle of the night. So we are dead asleep. Now we have cameras and stuff set up. Like everybody, basically. We got cameras set up. My husband saw it on the camera the next morning that it was like an alert on the camera. And he watched it, you know, what is this? You know, because we didn't have nobody at the house. There was no reason for that. And we watched it, and I'm like so tempted to show it to y'all, but I don't, this is somebody, and I suspect she has like mental health issues or like addiction issues or something. So I'm not trying to like do that to her, but also, ma'am, what do you want? Like, she came back, y'all. She was like looking around our porch. She didn't like walk around the porch. She just was like looking around. And then she like read our rug, cause we have stuff on our rug. And then she just kind of stood around for a second and then she left again. Like, I feel like she has some type of affectionate connection to this home in some way, but I don't know what it is. And clearly she's like, again, like something is not all there when you like look at her. And this is not like an old lady, like no old raggedy, no like nothing, y'all. She's just like a nomadic woman who clearly can go somewhere and get herself taken care of. So she's not tattered. She doesn't look like somebody that's like experiencing homelessness per se. She looks like someone that has a place to go but maybe chooses not to go, type of thing. She had her book bag, y'all. She had drinks in her hand. She had like 2 drinks in her hand, like one hand and another hand had a drink in it, child. It's just really weird. So I don't know. I don't even know what to do about that. I reached out to like the neighborhood, you know, people to see if like she does this to other people. Like, is it just us? You know, just to see if I can get more information. But nobody really had anything. No one recognized her. And it's just weird. And I'm like, child, look, I am not the one to be calling the police on somebody, because we know how that ends for people that look like this, okay? So I'm not keen on doing that if it's not necessary, but sis can't keep coming back to my damn house, let me tell you that. All right, y'all, let's go look at some of these updates, okay? Okay, y'all, so I wanted to show this update, which is the sink. We got our, well, we didn't get it. We ordered it. I never ordered it. And then like randomly I did. Because once we got the mirror, I was like, oh nah, we need that sink ASAP, Rocky. So I got the sink and it came with this little thingy. We had to order this separate. Like the small amount of details that is just, it's so annoying. But I didn't realize this was a thing that you had to even order. So ordered that separate, but it came together. And it matched the mirror perfectly, and I was so happy. I ended up changing the soap dispensers, which I showed y'all not too long ago. I really like them, but against the sink, it was so clear like it was not the same shade. So I changed it and got these from Target. The kids are always like, which one's soap and which one's lotion? Because the other ones had words on it. This tray used to be the tray that held the Bible in the living room. And some of y'all may recognize it from when I got it from Shein. This is what that is. So it doesn't even really fit here, and I only put it here because we're having people over and these were just sitting by themselves and it just didn't look right. So I'm gonna find something like long term to put these on. But for now, this for today, for this weekend, for whatever, until I get it, this is what it's gonna be. The bathroom is done, essentially. It's just like, it's always just like one more thing to do. But for the most part, this bathroom is done and I'm pretty much happy with it. I'm upstairs now. These kids are driving me crazy. I want to show y'all some updates in our bedroom. The bedroom in and of itself is a little bit of a mess. Don't mind the bedroom. The things in it is what I want to show you. First thing, we got a light fixture. I love it so much. It's so cute. What we used to have here is essentially what we have in the hallway. They put that same type of generic hallway light throughout the entire house. So we changed it to this and I love it, and I got it off of Amazon, y'all. But about, I don't know, like, you know, you gotta sit with your purchases. I wanna say like 3-4 days in, I was telling my husband, like, I think we gotta change it. Not because I don't like it, I'm gonna keep it, but I don't think it's like the scale of it with the room. It's too small, guys. Like, you see, I need something bigger, like almost double the size, I think. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm gonna put it in my closet instead. I did not plan to have that like style in the closet. I kind of wanted more like a glammy look in the closet for when I eventually do the closet, but I don't want to waste it, and it's small enough that I think it could work. It's like a good size. So I'm gonna find another light fixture that's like double the size, that is a better scale for the room, and I'm gonna have my husband put that up. So that's one change. Speaking of the closet, I want to show y'all this bag thingy my husband made for me. So he updated his office, which y'all know, and he had extra little shelves. So he was like, I can put your purses on a shelf if you want. And then he put this up here. How great. I love it. It creates a little showroom for my bags, and I love it so much. He did a good job. My little Telfar area here growing, and then these bags, my tote and carry. I really like it. He did a great job. So have a long way to go with this closet though, but that's a start. It really made me like excited. And you see this like light fixture, it's not big or small, somewhere in the middle. So I figure if I put the one in the bedroom up here and it's like, you know, flush to the wall, it'll work. It'll work fine. I think it'll be okay. We got some side lamps finally, so we can read books in peace and not have the other person just like beaming with light in their eyes. Got these from Amazon, and I like that the woods are different. Actually, that was intentional, for anyone wondering. I want to play with different like shades of wood and different grains, and like pop in a little bit of gold where it's not too flashy. Like, I don't want the room to be like glammy, and I thought I wanted that initially, but now I just want like kind of a neutrally color palette where it's like different grades of wood, black, white, and pops of gold. And then the color is gonna come from like paintings and stuff whenever I get around to actually doing all that. But that's kind of what I envision for this bedroom once it's like really rolling along. Okay, back downstairs, y'all. Getting my steps in for real. Okay, this is a random thing that I want to show y'all, but I don't know if you remember, in this area here, it was always plugs like hanging around here, and it just wasn't a vibe. Like, it always looked bogus. We wanted to put a plug behind the TV, which is what makes the most sense, but because of the fireplace, we're really nervous about what is behind the wall and what it might end up costing. Like, it seemed like a simple thing that will end up being a lot. So my husband got these thingies from Amazon that hide cords and made them the same shade as the wall and aligned it all the way through back here. So now you can't see it at all. I I think it was a really smart solution instead of us cutting a hole behind the TV and having to deal with whatever came with that. So it looks nice. I just wanted to show y'all. All right, y'all, I really am, I'm doing a lot, y'all, but I want to show y'all all these updates because I know later it's going to get really busy with all the people in here and I'm not going to have a chance. So we have a new backyard setup. We got it from WAYFAIR. The brand is Joss and Main, but we got it off of WAYFAIR. And I got it off of WAYFAIR because it's just easier and you know, you don't pay for shipping and stuff. I think if I had gotten it on the site, I would have had to pay for shipping and all that stuff. But it was the same price either way, so it worked out. We love it. We've already had dinner out here a couple times and we've been trying to make this backyard more, you know, like homey, so we actually want to sit out here. Hey loves, we back inside. I want to tell y'all about this skincare routine that I've been doing. One of the YouTubers that I follow, her name is Cara Linnell. She did a video and she mentioned a company called Haldi, H-A-L-D-I. I mean, for her, it was a sponsorship. But for me, I'm sitting up there like, my husband told me the other day, you are easily influenced. I was like, I guess so. You start to get to a point where you do trust like the influencers that you follow, right? They say something, you get it, and then you actually like it and it does exactly what they say it's gonna do, right? So there are certain influencers that I follow on YouTube that I actually do purchase what they say right away. If I got it, if I can afford it, you know, whatever. And if it makes sense for my life at the time, then I will look into it. For me, I've been wanting a new skincare routine. And I don't know, I've been kind of all over the place because I really love Fenty skincare products. It's great, but I've never used like the face wash, but I use the like the fat water and then like the sunscreen and stuff. And it's been great. It had been working fine, honestly. But you know, sometimes your skin gets used to stuff and I wanted to switch it up and I ran out. All those things happened at the same time. So I was like, oh, instead of buying it again, let me try something else. And so I just like randomly bought Neutrogena because like it's Neutrogena, who, you know, it has to work type of thing. But I didn't feel anything about it. It was just very like, whatever. I'll buy Neutrogena and I'll use shea butter on my face like I always do. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Neutrogena, shea butter or cocoa butter, and my For Your Face oil. Stuff like that, like very low maintenance, but I don't know that it was like really helping me in any way. I just felt like I needed to be doing something. Back to Cara Linnell, when she mentioned this in her vlog, I was like, ooh, a skincare like company or whatever. So basically what they do is you take a quiz, right? It's always a quiz, but it does help, right? So they can get to know your skin profile and all that. You take a quiz, you upload a photo, or you take a photo. And then in a couple days, really, they get back to you and let you know the type of products they think would work well for your skin and the combination of what that would look like. And so you're not necessarily buying from the same brand. So you might get something from Fenty products, and then the next thing you get is from another brand, and the next thing you get is from another brand. Whatever works well, whatever will work well for your skin profile. It's free in that you take the quiz, you submit, you know, your email, you take the picture or whatever, and then they send you everything. Like they send you everything. You tell them your routine, and they send you everything via email. There's no like gateway or like it's not gated in any way. So it's really like, I don't know, it's really intuitive. I really like the idea of it because I want to know, like I'm trying to get my skin together. I find that I've been breaking out a lot lately, and I really don't know why. So it was helpful for them to kind of say like, well, this is an active product and you don't want to use two active products at the same time. So they also like will use what you have. So part of my routine is cocoa butter or shea butter, one or the other. So they work that into your routine so that you're not purchasing all new things. They show you like the morning routine, the nighttime routine, and then you can go into your store, your personal store, and then purchase what you want from that store. And so I went on mine and I got everything. I decided to just get everything, just try something new. My routine in the morning, I like look forward to it now, and at night I look forward to it now because I have these like lovely oils and just like different things that I have never used before. The quality of it is really great. I've used it now. I've used it now for maybe 2 weeks or so. They do say, like, you know how it's always like sometimes your skin goes through something before it kind of calms down because it's like purging. So I feel like I'm somewhere in between there with my skin right now. I like the product, so I'm gonna stick with it. And now that I'm running out of the Neutrogena, like I said, they worked Neutrogena into my profile because I already had it. Because I'm running out of it, I emailed them the other day and said, like, hey, I'm kind of running out of my Neutrogena. I will in like a week or two. Is there something that you would recommend that I use in its place? And then they sent me a recommendation and they put it in my store. And so whenever I'm ready, I can just go into my store and buy it. It's very low pressure, so give it a try, just to see what they recommend. In terms of cost, they ask you like your budget, how much you want to spend over the next, because you know skincare stuff lasts for like 3-4 months typically, right? So they ask you how much you want to spend. I think the least amount was $125, I believe. It was like under 125, and then it was like another tier, another tier, another tier, and they were obviously getting higher and higher. For me, I put under 125. What I ended up purchasing though did exceed it a little bit, but it's fine because I'll be using it for months. It's not like I have to spend that every month or anything. So I wasn't too concerned about it, but as long as it gives me the results that I want, and when it's running out and I see like, okay, this actually worked, I'm definitely gonna stick with it. Hey y'all, a few hours later. If you know me, you know I'm about to rush. We're about an hour out from the time we said that this was starting, and I'm in my nightgown still, so it's time to get dressed. I got this little outfit. I know y'all can't see, but kind of can see my little set. I got it from Shein. I meant to show y'all my little Shein haul that I did, but I completely forgot. But I did a little Shein haul because we're going to LA in a couple months for a wedding. So we're gonna make like a trip out of it, and I bought a bunch of sets. This is actually supposed to be for LA, but I didn't have anything to wear, so I was like, I'm wearing it. So I might get something to replace it, or I might still just wear it. But I like it. It's really comfy and it's lightweight, and just super chills for the vibe that we have. So about to make a salad. We're about like 10 minutes out from start time, but you know black folks don't go nowhere on time, so I'm not too concerned about people getting here too early, but I still want to have some things made. So I'm about to make the salad. Sister's getting ready, kids are having a snack, husband is doing something, and we're about to get this thing thinging. Okay.
Wash my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Feel good, feel great, can't complain. Look out my window, see birds and planes. Sun's out, some clouds, it might rain. Siblings on my nerves again. Summertime, go for a swim. Wintertime, go grab a sled. Spring, I might need an umbrella. Fall back in school with my friends. Attitude change like the weather. My mom tell me it never ends. Like clocks, we evolve in a circle. Every 12 months we do it again. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day.
Hey loves, it is the next afternoon. I'm so tired. We woke up late. We've had a late start to the day. I'm slightly hungover. We had a good time last night though. I think the last of the guests left at around 4 a.m. So it was a long day. It was a long day, but we had a good time. So that's all that matters. Everybody got home safe. I think that's our last little thing at the, well, that's not true. I was gonna say that's kind of a last little thing we'll have at the house for a while, but Ava and PJ's birthdays are coming up, so we're gonna have like kitty birthday parties for them. But that's like really like a concentrated group of people that you invite for birthday parties, you know what I mean? Like it's very specific to just the kids, even though the adults, of course, we enjoy each other's company, but ultimately it is truly a kid birthday party, like with time parameters and this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, and then like send people on their way. So it's gonna be just like a little bit different, but in terms of adult hanging out, that I think we're calling it for the summer. It's just trying to get through the day now. I'm like dragging my feet. We cleaned the house, got the kids together. Y'all know we're busybodies, so we weren't able to like be as lazy as we wanted to initially, but now we're just kind of chilling. So I was like, let me come sit outside and close out the vlog because the weather is so beautiful. So I'm like, let me take advantage while it's not raining, because child, it rains every second here. It's so annoying. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed this vlog. Just gonna get through the rest of this Sunday doing all the things that you do on a Sunday to get ready for the week, but I'm not ready yet, so we're gonna push that off as long as we can and just enjoy the moment that we're in, as opposed to thinking about what you have to do later or next. Like, enjoy the moment that you're in. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, and also nurse my little baby hangover that I have. So I will see y'all in the next vlog, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.